Okay, let's actually do something here. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Well, why don't we actually try that for reals? Why don't we try this for reals? See how well this works.
Almost what I was doing. And he's bit you on the neck. Everything you need to survive the streets.
Do I need anything?
Right here.
Oh, I do need some stuff.
So very much.
Who is Sylvia Duke? Cat, you are not allowed in my lap. Bounty hunt. Sylvia Duke. Most of them are done. Even... Sylvia Duke. With life spent on the wrong side of the law, Miss Duke travels with a dangerous coterie of brutes and bodyguards, wanted for just about every crime in the book. She's a feisty fighter with a loyal following and won't be easy to bring in. Cat, you do not help whatsoever. There we go. There I am.
Nothing leaps out at me.
She's found herself a nice spot.
She shouldn't be here.
Oh, for the love of God, I did not mean to do that.
Some wench is chasing me down. A bit of help would be nice.
Just kill me.
How's about I stick a hot poker up your nostril?
Did not mean to do that. Thank you. So I did not mean to do that.
Right, stop by, would you? Change your mind.
You don't understand.
Let's get rid of the sniper that I know that's up here first.
In a hurry, are we?
Yo! Don't move!
My cat. So, what is down here?
She don't want to be seen if you ask me.
I'm apologising.
Hey, piss off!
Jason, now!
What's going on now?
Hello, how are you?
Whatever is she doing?
Now I don't have to worry about her running away on me.
You think it's awful like you?
That's good. I'm glad that you're well. And how's your day treating you? Do I have a carriage anywhere that I can use? Oh, right there.
What's happening?
No, actually, I'm off now for a while. I'm off for a couple of weeks, actually. So I really should be doing something productive. And but you know. Sometimes. But you know, I do have things to do. I just never actually get around to doing it.
That's it.
gonna run out of bad guys eventually. Yeah, how did you like Unity in the end? I find that with a lot of these games that they're just a little bit too long. It's like they should really cut out some of the middle stuff.
There you are.
Or some of the end stuff, or something. Tighten it up a little bit.
Feisty one, she is.
Even the Far Cry games, it's like, oh, I just wanted to get it over with, get through it. Oh, way too many bodies. Okay, where am I? To be perfectly honest, I haven't actually finished Skyrim yet. It's the game I keep going back to. Like, Skyrim's nice because I can go back to it and I'll do a bit, go back to it, go away from it, go back to it. So one of these days I will finish Skyrim. I just haven't actually got there yet.
I believe that should help you greatly.
Yeah, let's do this. That's right here. Let's do this. Gang Stronghold. But again, my problem with Skyrim is that I'm way too much of a completionist and I have to get everything done. Have to go through every dungeon and every mine and every side mission. Yeah, they go back to some of the stuff that was in the original stuff. I find that they're fast. They move too fast sometimes, it seems. But they're certainly not, you know, when people are ranking the various Assassin's Creed games, unfortunately they don't rank up at the top. But I do find I enjoy the stories. Yeah, it can be some of the things I miss, depending on what I'm doing. I miss not being able to decide to use which, you know, if I want to use the blade, the hidden blade or not. Kind of just use it automatically. I do. I play them for the story. I'm all about the story when it comes to games. That's what people say, that it's a good story.
This is your last bout.
Got nothing against sci-fi. It's just one of those games that I just never really got into. I don't know if I was too early for it or too late for it. I think I just ended up missing it. I'm just not... I think it was just one of those ones I just missed and then never kind of went back to it. Yeah, that one was moderately successful. Where are we at? What do we have?
I've heard about you. Lighters, do away with this nuisance.
I'm in trouble now.
She's as good as dead. I'll be sorry.
There you go. Yeah, they always come out and taunt me, and then I always end up killing them. Which then makes the other part a little bit easier. You hear somewhere? Yeah, for some reason they just kind of show up. Taunt, like I said, they taunt you. You kill them. I think if you don't catch them, then they show up at the gang war, but so far, except for the first one, I think I've managed to kill them all at this point, like when they taunt you. Normally I find that it's when you do the last gang stronghold that they Can't you? But maybe it's a specific one? I don't know. Okay. There is... That's the thing I find with these games, is that after you get to a certain point, you don't want for money. Because eventually you've bought everything, you've spent... you know, I haven't upgraded anything, because I haven't wanted to, but... Once you start making money in the Assassin's Creed games, you don't want for it. That's true, you struggle. They really try to keep the money situation down. Let's work the way towards Charles Darwin. What else do I have around? And then maybe a story mission. It's just eventually you just don't have enough to spend the money on. Let's go get some gear. Let's go back here, find the store.
If you're pleased, I'm pleased.
You'd think.
There must be something of interest here.
Like I said, once you kind of max out everything, and even if I was to upgrade everything, I would still have way too much money. I just can't be bothered to upgrade it if I'm not going to be using it.
Hear me! If you are hungry, hear me! People of London, are you tired of breaking your back in factories all day and most of the night? Are you tired of coming home to sleep on the floor?
Get down from
Don't let her escape! You there!
Where'd he go? Cat, you do not help when you're in my lap like that. But, you know, these games are what they are, I guess. Of course, I find most games, after a while, you have more than enough money. Even if you're spending lots of it on stuff. And you're gonna come back in my lap, aren't you, cat? Where is it? I can hear it. Oh, there it is, on the other side. Anything else in this park? Doesn't look like it. So what story mission do I want to go do? Let's go do Charles Darwin. He's right there.
Another day or two off your Firefly!
Let's go do a Charles Darwin mission. Hello, Mr. Charles Darwin.
We are not apes. If the circumstances were not so grave, I'd compliment the artist on the wonderful caricature. They are fools if they believe they can stop progress by printing leaflets and killing newsboys. We must find out who is behind this propaganda before more innocents are harmed.
Missy!
I should very much
Back
like
away!
one of the billboards.
Okay, let's go find these posters and tear them down. Couldn't get away without tearing down some posters, huh?
Young people today have absolutely no sense of
Even if they're not posters about me.
This is a waste of paper if you're
She
me.
escaped from Lambeth Asylum.
With what's happening over there.
Not apes, of course we're not apes. Look at us.
Take your best shot or clear off.
Something like that?
They're expecting me now. Just let me go and
True.
What was that all
That and tailing missions. However, I will say this one has a lot fewer tailing missions than Black Flag does.
You're gonna let him ignore us?
They were delivered just this morning.
Manifest says 10.
Come on, cat. Get off my lap.
Let's look together.
You can still do them, they're just not as set up as easily. Because I think in this one, like you can, as you progress, you get these perks. And if you do X amount of things, you get a perk for it. And there are ledge kills. But I can't remember how many you have to get. Because I got it fairly early. But it's not necessarily the same as, you know, I'm not sure if it's a little less restricted as it is in there, or if it's not quite as the same, or what. They're just not, or they're not quite as, like I said, as noticeable. Where is the chest? Should be over here somewhere. In the build? Are you in the building or are you outside the building? Must be down. Looks like it. There it is.
Blimey, look at her.
Oh. Okay, where's the last one? How far away? Oh, all the way over there. Sometimes it can be effective. I find that sometimes they're just never, the barrels are never in the right spot for the bad guys. But there's certainly places where it works well. I also tend to forget to do it. Up. Okay. Not exactly a speedy carriage, I know, but it was there.
How'd it go?
Follow. Oh, it's on the bus.
Bloody Pegasus!
Okay. Find the posters.
You! What do you think you're doing?
Running away? And let me guess I have to tackle. This game has a lot of tackling, I find. True. At least it has kids. Unlike the other games where...
Please, I beg you.
Who put you up to this? Why are you spreading slander about Mr. Darwin's theories?
Darwin refused to cooperate with us. We wanted to recruit him, but he rebuffed all our offers. We've tried to intimidate him, blackmail him, but he's a stubborn old git.
I'm dismantling your propaganda press.
Okay. Hello, Kevin. How are you? Where's the entrance to the sewers? I know I've been down these sewers, I'm pretty sure. There's the entrance to the sewer.
You won't find better. Have a good day now.
There's part of a poster. Reach.
Best in the old city.
Okay. That's good. I'm glad you're fine. Find the print shop. Oh, not much, just wasting time. Not sure if this is the right way or not. Probably not. Oh, maybe it is. There's the door. Let's see. Here? Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's the print shop. I know how to get through the things. The one thing though with this one is that unfortunately you cannot walk downstairs carrying dynamite. You'd think you could, but no.
I'm going to shoot you now.
Okay. Let's see what we got here with printers. Can I sabotage them all at once? Do I have dynamite near all of them? There's a lot of dynamite around here. Okay, let's see what we got. That one. Dynamite there. Let's see, move some dynamite in the middle here. Let's see if I can do it. Not sure. We'll try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to put this one? And let's get up out of the way, because I don't want to be blown to bits. Got it. Reach the sewer exit. That I can do. And run away. Well, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, what do I have here? Okay. Progression log. I could go do that one, or the 2 EVs. So, Dickens is done. I've got 2 of those left. It's done. I've got 1 Darwin left. Well, why don't we do Jacobs, wherever he is. Of course, he's in the middle of the river. Okay, we can get there. Let's go barge hopping. Let's go barge hopping. Okay. Where we go.
I'll go to the police. The very best of luck. Right now. Everything you need to survive the streets.
Just jump, Evie. Staying in this boat, so let's go across. There we go. Onto the dock.
I taste cat, you raincoat. I promise you.
Okay. Spotted T. Jacob plans to follow the Cockrum weapon crates to their destination as Plutus and then bank. So let's change back to Jacob.
If only I knew which shipment it was. Then I could trace the weapons to their owner.
Capital idea, Freddy.
Here we are, the shipping docks. Now, where are the Cockham crates intended for Mr. Plutus?
Okay, the smuggled crates. Here?
Come take a look at what I've managed to conjure up today. Over there.
I need something here. I've used a couple
There
of
must be
things.
something of interest.
Fill all.
I hope everything was to your satisfaction.
No, I don't want to go swing. I want to go up. Jeez. Thank you. That'll get rid of some of those guys.
We won't find him if he's not here.
Guns and teeth. I'd rather have guns and help.
Something's out there.
Come on. I'm just glad I got my whistle back. I missed my whistle.
I always take...
Who's that messing around?
Okay. Search. Is that the right one?
Tea. Maybe later.
Okay, let's go check the one over here. You'd think. But no, they're always drawn to the haystacks. Haystacks, pile of leaves, strange bushes making strange noises.
Is it?
You know, and they're also that nasty habit of leaving, you know, exploding barrels, crates, that kind of thing around.
Do you see it?
Templars are not always the brightest beans in the bunch.
Crazy, innit? Anyone would think we were teetotalers, judging by what's in those crates.
That's just it. In madness, there's...
Until the sun goes down.
There's a hilltop flame, and you best escape, my son. What do you mean the milk is spoiled tomorrow? Get out of your mind.
Is there any special things with this one? No? Where's the guy in red? Oh. He's gonna die eventually, so. Okay. Search.
Hello.
Yeah, like that's not
Now
obvious.
to wait for the crates to be retrieved.
That's not obvious. Okay. Now I bet I have to follow the crates, right?
Don't want them tea leaves turned to dust, do we?
Protect these crates. Any mistake will cost you dearly.
Keep your knickers on. We hear ya.
Good, because I ain't repeating myself.
It's a shame I can't stop in for a pint.
True, true. Where do they just all go away?
Damn this fog.
You know, when I want him to go fast, he doesn't go fast. When I want him to go slow, he goes fast. Yeah, I know. I went the wrong way. Okay, what do we have here?
My dear sister thinks I'm destroying things. I'll show her how I settle accounts.
By destroying things? Well, you know, that's not so much the dear sister as the person doing the actual driving who really sucks at driving. There's a reason why I don't play a lot of GTA. Okay, now what? Just gonna stand around staring at it, buddy boy? I've tailed it.
Templars.
Come down right now!
Ah yes, lead me to Mr. Plutus.
Ouch. Not necessarily where I wanted to go, but oh well. Don't get too close, don't get too far. Never happy. No, you would have been better off if you just sort of went in the cart as it was going away, as opposed to tailing it on the rooftops. I don't actually recall them snooping in the cart. Well, run and get closer to the... I tried. Did I lose it?
Templars.
Okay, at least I don't have to do the whole frickin' thing again.
Ah yes, lead me to Mr. Plutus. Let's go.
Don't get too close, don't get too far. I think we've had this conversation before.
Doing fine, Bill. Steady on. That's a girl. That's the way. Walk on, girl. Keep moving. Who's a good horse? You are. Steady on. That's a
He's
girl.
not just the sister that wrecks things when they're driving.
That's the way. Let's go. Walk on, girl. Keep moving. Doing fine.
This is the end.
Well, you know, people do. Well, only if the horse talks back. Actually, I know a lot of people that ride horses, and they all talk to them.
The weapons are here.
Same routine as before. The twopenny opens a vault, we robs it and leaves the money in his storehouse. Look sharp, the boys are waiting.
To the Bank of England. Yeah.
Okay. Belts, metal web belt.
Plutus is twopenny.
Okay. New database entry. Let's see what we've got here. Secrets of London. Let's get that one. Templar conspiracy. Philip Twopenny. Date of birth January 1827. What does 4 pennies plus 2 pennies equal 2 pennies? When does 4 pennies plus 2 pennies equal 2 pennies? When Mrs. Twopenny has only one child, then dies in a boat accident. Her husband, the elder Mr. Twopenny, had profited immensely from their marriage, gaining his shipping company, several sugar plantations in Mauritius, and her father's connections. Little Philip was raised in the lap of luxury, attending Charterhouse Public School. Only we Brits would call one of the most expensive and exclusive educations to be had public, before attending Oxford. Twopenny served one term in Parliament as a Tory in the House of Commons, also known as generally and genially taking up space, before joining Thomas Newman Hunt, the Governor of the Bank of England, in an unusual joint role in the bank, recommended and supported by Crawford Stark. Twopenny was to run things day to day for Hunt. Perhaps Mr. Hunt was paid off in Mauritian sugar. What do I have now for inventory? I've got some new belts. That's an old belt. I have a metal web belt. Which is not as good as what I've got. We'll add it to the wet list. And then I've got, let's see, I've got the Reaper belt on. Eagle dive belt. Black Death Belt, which is about the same, and the Spring Heel Jack Belt. So... and... is that it for belts? And I've just got these three that I haven't got. I know I've got all these. They always pop up. Don't know why they always pop up, but they always do. I've had some weapons. Don't know what I was thinking of. Database. People. People. Enemies. Read that one. Okay. Okay. So. Progression log. Where are we at now? Okay. That was not unlocked yet, so let's do... I guess we have to do Eevee. Okay, then where am I? City of London. The train? At any rate, I should have a lot of stuff on the train. At least as far as money goes.
A letter.
For me. Okay, let's go to the back of the train and see if they've got any new trophies.
I thought I'd stop by for a
Mementos, souvenirs. I think that's what they call them in this one. Okay. Sniff of the Beagle. Oh, I can change the color in Jacob, though. Because I have got black unlocked. Honey. Fill all. Always refill. These ones are all done.
another day.
Not done. Seen that one, not done. Seen that one.
Don't forget to do a bit of racing in the streets.
Seen that one. First edition of Oliver Twist, a kind gift from Charles Dickens. Not done. Not done. See that one. Here's my money. Not that I need it. Not done.
Careful with that blade, oh brother of mine.
Oh, they're such wits.
I had trouble catching a bus today. Did you have anything to do with that?
Possibly.
We need to do something about your...
Not done. See it. Okay. Just the Charles Dickens one. Okay, let's play that one. And then let's clear up some more of the area.
What good is a key if you don't know what lock it opens?
I dare say Miss Thorne is in the same predicament.
Henry! Mr. Green, here, this is it.
This matches a casket owned by the Queen, kept in the Tower of London.
It's a fortress. I don't suppose you have any friends there?
A guardsman? If you can find him once you're inside.
I'll talk to you again when I have the shroud. Thank you for your help.
Right, yes. Good luck.
Evie?
Oh, such a romance building up. It's so sweet. Well, you know, it was the Victorian era. There were rules. You know, repression and all that. Tower of London.
Lots of guards. Predictable patrol routes. Thorne may already be inside. Better stick to the shadows.
Still rules. Okay.
Strange girl.
It's really as simple as that. Oh, I watch.
New database entries. Use notebook. I realized today that I have not updated the story of my search for the Piece of Eden, though much has happened since then. I traveled to the monument, Jacob following along. He made several absurd comments about my relationship with Mr. Green and how Father would have viewed it. As if Jacob ever cared how our father would have viewed anything. The clues I uncovered led me to St. Paul's Cathedral, where I was able to open a secret room concealed at the very top of the dome. The room was empty except for a plinth on which there was a key that the Kenway's manuscript had promised. The inscription on the plinth said something in Latin, which I can't read. It's Latin. The remedy is worse than the disease. I was musing on this and what it could mean when Miss Thorne overtook me. I drew her out, asking about the shroud and why she wants it. She revealed that the shroud confers immortality. She attacked me before I could trick her into telling me more. We fought. I thought I had her beaten, but she is not a woman who gives up easily. I much misjudged her strength. At the last second we struggled, and she stumbled into one of the windows, which shattered. She fell, but as she did, she grasped the chain around my neck, which held the key. My neck was suspended above the jagged glass of the windowsill. A moment more and I would have been impaled, so I cut the chain that held her and let her fall. When I looked out the window a moment later, she was gone, and the key with her. I've tried to find the words to express my frustration to no avail. For now, Mr. Green and I are attempting to find what it is that the key is meant to unlock, in the hopes that we may find it before Miss Thorne does. The shape is unique, and we are certain that we will be able to find a mention of it in one of Henry's catalogues of antiquities. I only hope that Miss Thorne is still searching, as we are. I have no word of her whereabouts, not even from Clara, whose urchins see everything going on in London. Perhaps she is locked in her library, as we are. I see that I have called Mr. Green very informally above. That's a habit I must try to curb. Perhaps Jacob is right. I must not allow emotion to compromise the assassins. Inventory... yeah, I know. None of these are new. That's the one problem, is that these things always pop up. Database. Tower of London, right? Location. City of London. Tower of London. Plenty has gone in the Tower of London that you would want to keep off an estate's agent listing. Torture, murder, and whatnot. But the complex itself has become little more than a tourist attraction by the end... little more than a tourist attraction by the end of the 19th century. That changed when Britain entered the Great War in 1914. The tower was used to train soldiers and house prisoners of war. Blood was spilled at the Tower of London for the first time in over 150 years, and 12 German spies were executed by firing squad between 1914 and 1915. The first to be executed, a man named Karl Hans Lodi, reportedly left a note thanking his captors for their hospitality, and even shook hands with them before each member of the firing squad. With each member of the firing squad before his execution. Well, that was awfully polite of him.
You leave your post for 1 minute, and I'll report you. Just you wait, lazy bums.
Okay, what is the best way to get in? Let's say it's over here. Nope, can't go that far. Well, that just sucks. Okay. Up we go. Nope. Oh, there's a open window. Looks a little different than when I was here last.
Their rifles are much better than the standard issue. Might as well help ourselves while we're here.
Let's see what we got going on here. Are you going anywhere near me?
She's gone. Back to work. Huh.
Okay, let's leave. Let's leave this place. Let's go back up and out. Find this guard. Reach the vantage point. Which I'm sure I'll have to backtrack because I'm sure that there's somewhere, whatever this is telling me is going to be somewhere where I've already been. we go. Vantage point reached.
The shroud is in a chest that matches the key. Find it and bring it to me.
Halt! Escort to the keys. Halt!
Who comes there?
The keys.
Whose keys?
Queen Victoria's keys.
Hers! Queen Victoria's keys! And all's well!
You're not with the Royal Guard. How many of you are there? Tell me.
Let me go. This is treason. Just you wait until I get out. There'll be hell to pay.
All sorts of things to do. Explore the area, identify the opportunities. Allied Guard, unique kill opportunity. Constable, assistance opportunity. Chief Yeoman, infiltration opportunity. Find a way into the White Tower. Okay, so kill. Let's go back up this way.
Look where they are now! You, miss! Stop! I saw that!
And across we go. Told you I'd have to backtrack. Not what I wanted to do, Evie. Fine, go up and go back. Advantage locks satellites to hire Canadian combat instructors guards to do the same. Free the constable.
For God's sake, I wish they'd just knocked the constable.
Is someone out there?
Yes. A friend.
Oh, that's good. Say, friend, could you get me out? Guards ran off with the keys.
Where's the key? Steal the key? Of course it's the one all the way down there.
That Fry woman is here! You're...
It is, actually. The biggest problem I have with the cover system is that immediately after playing Unity, I kept wanting to hit X to go into cover, and when it's automatically. So I kept coming out of stealth because I would step up. But that was just me getting used to a different game. And it's nice not having to play this stupid lockpicking game, mini game. Yeah, well. See? Did it again. True. I mean, there's a reason why I never played Kingdom Come Deliverance very far.
The Rook Skull is here! Intruder! You're me!
go release the man. Okay. Go speak to him. Speak to the constable.
Thank you. It's treason is what it is, and desecration of the chapel. Miss Thorne told me to be grateful they didn't kill me outright. The nerve.
She's after an object of great power. She cannot be allowed to steal it.
Not the crown jewels.
Something much more important.
We must stop her. I still have men loyal to me. I'll rally them.
Woo. One of them done. Oh, there we go. You have to be a little less stealthy. So, kill opportunity. And up we go. There we go. And over.
If only I had my climbing boots.
Or 3D. Who's this? Can Ghost and Listener without tracing suspicion speak to the Allied Guard.
That's all I know! I swear it!
Then you'll have to answer for your crimes. You're one of Green's friends, aren't you? Thank heavens you've come.
That Thorn woman has Templars everywhere, disguised as guards.
I think I could pass as one of them long enough to sneak you inside, except the guards out here already know my face. You need to deal with them first. Meet me by the White Tower when you're ready.
Kill the disguised Templars. And I want to. What's that? Chief, I'm gonna steal the master key. Who's around there? Oh. Not sure how to steal the master key. Not sure how to steal the master key. He's facing the wrong way.
Constable Miller told me what happened. No wonder I couldn't find him. You have my thanks for your help.
That's far too close. What the deuce?
The that I really need it, but it'll help. Now kill the last two of the disguised Templars. Which are where? Where are they? And around we go. And you know, it's amazing no one ever looks up in these games, or very rarely look up. That's not what I meant to do. So not what I meant to do. Disguise temper. Okay, that's two of the Templars gone. Over there for the third one. Okay, let's kill the last guy. Reach the allied guard, reach the constable. I don't know why I need to reach all these guys, I already talked to them all. True. I don't know why, and there's always these, you know, half the time there's people that are walking around that are civilians and they notice me but not the regular civilians. Please.
All right, gentlemen, we are facing an enemy we never expected. Traitors in our midst.
And that's the one thing I wish they would tell you sometimes, is that if you unlock one, then you can't unlock the others.
What's she up to?
What the deuce?
Another entry point. Down.
We have a Caesar in here. I'll eat your eyes.
handling.
Okay. This is all very fancy and ornate. Where is Miss Lucy Thorne? Is she...
You're not getting out of here alive. Get back here. The guts. Don't kill each other. Throw everything you have. Is that the best you can do? This woman is making us
Find her.
I'll just kill you there, Miss Lucy Thorne. There we go. Gotcha. Wasn't really the sneakiest assassinations. More like an out-and-out murder.
So, you have murdered me after all. But what good will that do you? The shroud isn't here.
You sought a tool of healing in order to extend your own power.
Not mine. Ours. You are so short-sighted. You'd hoard power and never use it, when we would better the condition of humanity. I hope you never find the shroud.
It's a mind-reading thing, you know.
No idea what it truly can do.
They're all psychic.
Tell me then.
No.
They're all psychic. They did. They really did the whole history thing, the past. Arno had mad skills.
I need to sound the alarm. You'd best get yourself away before I do. I'll hold off as long as I can.
Get the intruder! I'll be here! Have a clear shot at her!
I'm escaping as soon as I find a way out. Which, honestly, I don't know where the out is. Down, probably. Trying to escape the area. I don't know where out is. There's out.
Where does she think she's going?
I'm going this way.
You can't run forever.
I may not be able to run forever, but I can run for an awfully long time. Fine, I can't get out that way. Fine. Okay. Drop. And let's go this way. And back to a boat. Okay. Wasn't super smooth, but I did it. Got the key. Killed the person. Got the Master Assassin outfit.
Take this down. Then I want it sealed until you receive further orders. Miss Thorne. You supplied me with the means to secure London's future. The city thanks you. The Order thanks you. I thank you. But the shroud can only be worn by one. Therefore, I hereby dissolve this partnership. I promise to endow you with an income into your old age. That is the most I can do. And the Father of Understanding guide you.
A bit too late. Her
Yes,
old age
what is
isn't
it?
very old.
Miss Thorne, sir.
What of her?
I'm sorry, sir. She is dead.
And the key? Where is the key?
There was no key found on her body, sir.
Shucks. Shucks, shucks, shucks. Temper, temper, temper.
The shroud will be mine, even if I have to raise hellfire to do it. Burn the letter.
Temper, temper, temper. Well, true. Templar and temper. Well, you know, I suppose they're not exactly the sort that monitors their temper. Unlimited power and all that. In the game, he did have a bit of a crazy temper. Yep. I think you could just sort of say crazy. He was ultimate in control, yep. Okay. Let's go and do that cargo hijack. Let's go do that cargo hijack. Early electric. Well, you know, he still was a Templar. Kids, you really should be in bed. Let's see what I've got around here. Where is carriage? There is the carriage. What, the Tower of London? Oh, too bad. Yeah, it must be pretty late there.
Shield flag, wait for it! I'll gut you like a fish!
1 second. I gotta take a call. Finish this and then I have to go do some stuff. Deal with that phone call thing. Well, you know, mornings are always a bitch. I am not a morning person myself. But you have a good evening. And like I said, I've got to go and do some stuff, so that is it for the night, or day, or afternoon. I'll probably be playing later.